All right, what's going on? I see a couple people hanging out already in chat. Let me adjust my windows here so I can actually read chat. It's always a useful practice, you know, being able to see what you're doing. Highly recommended. Oh man, someday, you guys, someday Streamlabs is gonna have an update where it saves everything, like saves all your windows and stuff. It's gonna be a good day. So, Risu Maneater, what's happening? Oh man, it's a big dad day for me today. Wife is at work, but we got grandma to babysit for a while, so we can stream. What's up, City Punk? Also, I tried to, ice. Yes, Curtis, this is an ice day. This is an ice day. Jaded Bacon, it has been good. BlueStacks. BlueStacks 5, in particular, Wes. Lionel, what's up? Yeah, Tupac. Oh my god, Tupac? What the hell is a Tupac? Like something you buy at the store and get two of? Tupac fan. Yeah, we're going mono ice teams today. Hey, I apologize if there's some weird like feedback on my mic today. Had some technical difficulties last night. Had to go buy a new mouse, rearrange my desk, moved my microphone onto a little stand thing, so it's like half, I don't know. It was fun. It was a fun day. Dude, that's exactly it, Bacon. That is exactly it. Lone Wolf, what's up? Going to lunch? Excellent. Hang out with us during lunch. It's like the perfect plan. What's up, Daniel? It's actually weird, like my dude, yeah. We're doing it. I've kind of settled into this schedule right now, and it's pretty good. Some days like today will be a little bit shorter of a stream than others, just because, you know, Grandma only has so much of her day to give to watching my kid. Let's do I only have 100. You guys, wait. I only have. I only have 123 paid Visior. Is this real life? Well, that's interesting. I can't even remember. That shows you how long it's been since I've bought Visior. It's been a minute. Man, I didn't realize it'd been that long. I was used to having just like loads of paid Viz. Dude, yeah, Mashri just shows up all the time. There's not a whole lot of places in the game where I think she feels welcome. So she's always showing up on my streams because she feels comfortable there. Which is good. Mashri needs a home, you know, and she's welcome to hang out in our home. So why the transition from Twitch to YouTube? No transition. I'm still doing everything on Twitch that I've always done on Twitch. I'm definitely not leaving the platform. But there are, for just like chill streams and stuff like this, I want to support. Okay, so here's what there's a couple things at play here. And I've explained this a couple times, but I don't mind explaining it again. A couple things at play here. One, I think Twitch needs a little bit of pressure put on them because I think their contract is bad. Like the contract that they sign streamers to, I think is garbage, and it limits you to, if you are streaming on Twitch, you cannot simultaneously be streaming to anything else. I'm gonna need some paid viz. So hold up, let me go into the widescreen mode here so you guys can't see my password. I do have Amazon coins, so picking up a little Visior never too difficult. I'm not going to spend a bunch. There's not like, these 1.5 year deals are not better than the regular deals, I don't think. Okay, well, I'll just do one of these. That'll be fine. No looking. This is probably what happened to my paid viz, by the way. But Amazon coins, I have those. So no big deal. Okay, we'll come back here. There we go. Gotta get my EX job enhancing pack. dark and light, rainbow. Oh, this one is money. Oh my, look at that. That's a deal right there. Do I want this? No. I do want this. So, yeah, I think Twitch needs to see that there are alternatives, right? Like, I think Twitch is still the best experience while you're live. That has not changed, but their contracts poop. So I want them to update it, because if you're streaming on Twitch, you cannot simultaneously be streaming on any other platform. And that sucks, because like some people only like to watch on YouTube. Some people even watch on Facebook. Like, I'm live on Facebook right now. I have no idea how you actually find me on Facebook. I have an account and like I'm in all the like WoTV groups, but I have no idea if it like means anything. Like, I don't know. So, but I am live on there, and sometimes people will pop up in chat from Facebook, which is cool. Oh, this was the good day. But yeah, all of like poll streams, stuff like that, still doing those on Twitch. Tournaments, still doing those on Twitch. So tomorrow we will be live on Twitch about the same time as today. Again, it will be kind of a short one because I'm dad dutying it all day tomorrow, but it's a poll stream, so they're freaking fun no matter what. Nonstop, what's happening? I also want to, Facebook streaming is unironically the worst streaming site. Yeah. Yeah. Like, do you know what's weird though about like, hold up, I'm going to go to Facebook right now as myself, right? Not as my streaming self. Let me see. I'm going to search for myself, like my stream. Oh my God. So I'm going to click on myself here. Yeah, and like I see myself live on Facebook. I'm going to, can I tell how many people are watching? Will it show me that? I have no idea. Weird, man. How many people are watching? It doesn't say. Like, how do you even know? Watching, it doesn't say. Oh shit, I'm listening to myself now. That was weird. Like, I'm trying to interact with this in meaningful ways. No one's chatting. Watch this one. No, I'm not gonna do that. But overview. It literally doesn't say how many people. Or no, just one, just me. Okay, so nobody's watching on Facebook right now. I found it, but you never know. Maybe someday somebody will like watch on Facebook. Do I think 35K is enough for the Halloween Leela banner? Okay, so I think, like, so, Wes, they might give us the way. I'm trying. You guys, I was watching my stream, clicking on it, thinking I was clicking on the client of the game. I might be tired. There could be some fatigue factored into that. I'm just saying that's a possibility. No, I mean on Facebook, no one was watching. I'm still going to stream it. Like, you never know. Maybe Facebook blows up someday. Zuckerberg is the one. Yes, it's just him. Secretly, Mark Zuckerberg is like the biggest space kraken in this game. What's up, Andrew? I hope you're having a great day as well. Yeah, Star Wolf, they did him, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've been following it, and they really are trying to, like, Facebook is working on their streaming game. And so I'm just becoming, I'm going to try and become a little bit of a presence there. Just in case. Dude, those are good emotes right there, Maneater. Ooh. I'm telling you, someday if Twitch doesn't get their stuff figured out and everybody... Oh, we lost? What the heck? The guild we fought yesterday was running like lightning defense like crazy. Apparently that's pretty good. Yeah, we didn't get cleared. Or we didn't clear them. RIP. God, my defense got smoked too. My defense has been popping off, so I was due for a letdown. Maybe we will update our Guild Wars team for today. No, wait, there's no fight today. There's maintenance, so we won't have a battle. Probably. Alright, Kieran statue. Grow bigger. Disguised Toast got a pretty juicy contract from Facebook. Yeah, I noticed that. And like, obviously, no platform is about to offer me any sort of contract, but that is the way. So like what YouTube did for, you know, like Dr. Disrespect, Tim the Tap Man. YouTube is Dr. Lupo, they're drawing streamers away from Twitch with big contracts. And I remember reading Dr. Lupo was like talking about it and talking about why he would make the switch. And he was like, oh, it's easy. Like, streaming is hard as hell, especially for those guys who stream all the time. Like, it's so much work. Like, it's such a time commitment. And they're making boatloads of money, but most people aren't. So if platforms will offer contracts to streamers to say, hey, look, I want you to stream 40 hours a week on my platform. Boom. You know, and they'll pay you like a wage to do that. Oh yeah, streamers will jump at that. Jump. And the big streamers are getting paid like millions. But even if smaller streamers, that's going to be like, that's something that's going to happen at some point. Is right now, streaming, and this is stuff that I'm just learning every day, right? Because, you know, I'm new at this whole thing. Relatively new. What's up, Brian? The industry right now is real shady. What do I mean by that? What am I trying to say? Like, you're sort of, there's a whole lot of work that you do that you would get paid for at other jobs. And like, platforms expect you to be on their platform making them money and then rely on the community to pay you for what you do. Twitch, for example, right? Oh my, like, one reason why I'm just not married to Twitch, my ad revenue from Twitch is like dollars a month, like single digit dollars. So the only way I make money, and most streamers make money on Twitch, is subs, donations, all of that stuff. So it's on you all to pay me to do that, which is not fair. That's not how jobs work. Okay? Like, that's not how, wait a second, because you know that the platforms are making ad revenue. And like, I know people will be like, I mentioned this once before, and somebody's like, dude, you know Twitch is running at a loss. And I'm like, bro, I know how bookkeeping works too. And you're, no, I don't buy it. And so, yeah, sounds like being a server. Oh yeah, non-unionized teaching. Yeah, no, you do get paid for teaching. It just feels like you don't, because you basically aren't. Hashtag teaching. Okay, I do need some of this fire Alchemist, so let's drop a big repeat on this. Let's skip this like 20 times. We'll see, Maneater, and that's it. Like, here's the thing with content creation, is what's good about it? That you're playing games. That like your job, you have a job in the gaming industry, right? Even if it's a job that you force, right? Because like you're hard forcing it. Like putting out video streaming, that's all on you. So you're just shoving it out yourself every day. And that is tiring. But the flip side is you'll basically do anything to have a job in the industry, right? Like, hell yeah. If you'd have come to me 2 years ago and said, what would you be willing to do to, you know, be a streamer? to be somebody who makes YouTube videos about video games. I'd have said basically anything. Like, I would love to do that. And so that feeling, this is a theory I have. I think that feeling that I just explained, that like mentality that I would literally do whatever it takes to keep this job, is probably shared among other creators. What's up, Edgar? And because of that, companies could be like, we don't have to pay these people. They just show up and do it themselves. It's true. It's changing now, though. And you know what's changing it is competition. Now that more, and this is what I was talking about. This is one of the, call it like philosophical reasons to stream not just on Twitch, is now there are competitors, and the way they can hurt each other is by pulling audiences. And the only way you will pull an audience is get that streamer to exclusively release content on your platform. The only way to get them to do that is through an actual contract, to actually hire them to produce things for you. And so that's what you see, like Dr. Lupo, Dr. Disrespect, Tim the Tapman, Disguised Toast with Facebook. That's what you're seeing happening. And that's fantastic. That's the way, by the way, that's how capitalism's like supposed to work. Competition. People compete for your labor. People are competing for your business. That, like, you have to produce a good and like the flip side is you still must produce a good you still must produce something decent that people want to consume. So that is a welcome change. And so I'm trying to have a presence all over the place. Like, I'm trying to be more active on Twitter. I still don't know how to live stream to Twitter. I think it's possible, but it's like such a pain in the ass. It's just not, it's not really realistic right now. Yeah, as long as they know they'll make money off them, they'll milk them. Yeah, absolutely. What do I think of the state of Whisper in the game, Goose? No, Whisper's really fun. Like, Whisper, the current state of the game hurts her a little bit because it's hard. It's pretty easy to get her, like, really set up against one specific thing. But so many units now do more than one specific thing. So you need to be at least good defensively against two. And then she starts that. Now we're at the part where she's kind of falling off. She's fun, though, and she's a dark tank. You can build slash and magic resist together fairly easily. And if you can pull that off, she's good enough. I would not rank her as one of the higher ranked tanks, though. I put her low on the tank list. You are tanks anyway. Nothing like a soft monopoly or oligopoly, yeah, to kill textbook capitalism. Well, that's the problem with textbook capitalism, is it only exists in a textbook. Like, textbook capitalism has never existed in reality. And, like, that's not anti-capitalism. I'm a huge believer in it. Like, I think, especially on paper, in theory, it is about as good as it gets. Okay, all of the systems on paper are about as good as, are ideal, right? And in those ideal situations, all of them would work. But none of them exist. None of them do. I probably told you all this story before, but you know what? The hell are we doing if not telling stories? This is a chill out stream, and there's 69 viewers according to Streamlabs, which means it is the perfect number to tell a story. What's up, Ramiro? Welcome in, dude. So here's an example of, what'd you call it? Soft Monopoly? Yeah, so here's kind of an example of that, right? Back in the day, when I'll say I was 19 years old, fresh out of dropping out of college for the first time. I need to do a story quest, get my energy for the day. I was a manager at a grocery store. I was not like the manager. I was the assistant manager. Okay. So I'm working there. And I worked a lot of like 2 to 10 o'clock shifts, right? Small grocery store, town I currently live in. You know, we did not do a ton of business. Anyway, I'm there, and we had a Walmart in our town and another grocery store. But the Walmart was not a super center, so it did not sell groceries. Well, one day the Walmart decided, hey, we're going to become a super center. We're going to sell groceries now. And like the grocery stores were like, oh, fuck. Like, this is a problem. This could be issue for us. And what I learned, and like, this was a massive learning experience for young me, right? This is like the real young AJ doing life. What I learned was, so here's what Walmart did. Let me just tell you what happened. They opened their grocery store, right? Let's say, when you're a grocery store, there's several things you sell way more of than anything else. Typically, Eric, what's up? Typically, your number one selling department, or at least in grocery stores I worked at, was like pop, like soda a lot of times. But you sell it, but people come in for milk, bread. Like, those are like staple things, right? So what Walmart can do is they can open up their store. Hell no, we're not fighting that team. Let me find a squad to fight so we can watch a battle while I'm talking about the things here. Watch, there's going to be 0 physical. There's Zalk. Fuck, that team will destroy me. Never fight Zalk, just pro life tip. We'll try this one. Anyway, they go and they start selling milk for a loss. So, and I don't remember what our prices were back in the day. This would have been like 2000s, in the 2000s. Let's say we were selling milk for $2. It's probably more than that. Let's say we're selling milk for $2 and we were making 15 cents a gallon or something like that. Walmart comes in and they're like, okay, they can already probably buy it cheaper than us. I don't know that info, but what they could definitely afford to do was sell it at a loss. So they come in, they start selling milk for 99 cents a gallon or something like that. Just taking a 50-cent loss on each gallon of milk. But they put it in, they're like in the newspapers, like, come into Walmart and buy our milk for, basically negative $50. And everybody started shopping at Walmart, right? Like, all the customers were like, hell yeah, I want my like $1 milk. And so they go to Walmart and they're like, oh man, this has like a ton of groceries. And for a month, let's say, our grocery store and the other grocery store in the town, we just like, our business went like to the dumpster. Like, it got real bad. And they knew that would happen, right? They knew that they could, Jesus, I should not have fought this team. I got wrecked. Victoria can't run off and die. That's going to be something I have to like work on here in a minute. Eventually, the other grocery store that was closer to where Walmart was in the town closed. They went out of business. It didn't even take that long. Like, immediately, because with perishable goods, you typically have to buy a bunch, and then you like sell them as, you have to immediately stop buying them. People stop shopping. It was a disaster for them, like a disaster. So once they were dead, what did Walmart do? Oh yeah, prices right back up to where they normally are. Just immediately, yeah, we're going to sell stuff for profits again. And so because they have, this is an example of what can happen. Because they have, I don't know freaking much money Walmart has, billions of dollars, whatever. They have so much money in their bank. They can afford to lose money to put you out of business. Then once they put you out of business, hey, who's going to compete with us now? We're right back where we want to be. And we are not the first or last small city to have to deal with that. That is, I would say the people who wrote the textbook for capitalism did not anticipate weird shit like that happening. Or if they didn't care. And they just didn't, and is it wrong? Are they not allowed to do that? No, they're not playing against the rules. They're allowed to do that. Just, is it immoral? Shit, I don't know if there is really morality. And when you're like, that's an iffy topic. Like, businesses exist to make money, and that's sort of like the world we live in. So I don't know. It felt bad. It pissed a lot of people off, but guess what? All those people who were all pissed off about it, guess what they did? Shopped at freaking Walmart anyway. And now they don't have much of a choice. So, yeah. That's my There's my like little weird capitalism story. Again, like, oh, she did her new move, and it was great. Barrett, get him. Oh no, are we grouped? Oh shit. It might be Victoria versus 3 here in just a second, you guys. No, we lived through that. That was fine. Oh, she did her new move again! And it was great a second time. Victoria popping off. Kyle asks, when is KU football winning a national title? Kyle, do you remember the days of, was it Todd Reesing? And, yo, what the hell was the coach's name? I want to say Gambino. That's not right. Mangino. Mark Mangino and Todd Reesing. That was the closest KU ever got to winning a national title in my lifetime. If my Ray Kroc quote, if my competitor were drowning, I'd stick a hose in his mouth and turn on the water. Oh, that's freaking great. Professor Orr on Teaching Business 101. Like, that's what, okay. I'll get back to that. Business exists to make money, but regulation is so important. Exactly, Wes. That is why regulation is important. That is exactly why regulation is important. Like, if you are going to inject morality into something, you cannot rely on the business to inject that morality. They won't do it. Period. They will cheat every chance they get. Every chance they get. Of course they will. Like, you'd be an idiot to think that they would not. Same thing like before Joe Rogan jumped off the ivermectin bandwagon, right? Before he got on the train of like, whatever. Okay. He did an episode where he talked about, he did a really good episode where he talked about, oh, Victoria's going to 1v3 this, construction. So like, he grew up in construction. My dad is an architect and like builds homes. He also sells hearing aids. That's a different thing. So guess what? If you did not have building codes and you were a contractor and you could get a job done 2 months earlier, of course you're going to do that. That's 2 months of you not paying taxes on that land you're building on. All of the things. There's all of the reasons to cut corners. Because guess what? Once you've sold the house, you don't give a shit. You're out of there. Don't care. Oh, you got problems with your house? That's too bad. Whatever. Man, sorry that went wrong. I feel so bad for you. Yeah, like, they don't care. They would cheat every chance they got. And they do. They do, by the way. Contractors violate building codes all the time, and the government has to step in and be like, no, dipshit, you can't put the electricity next to the water. Are you dumb? And like, yeah, no, they're not dumb. They're just cheating. They're saving their own money. So that's the thing. Sounds like the adventures of a young socialist. Look, if anybody in chat who lives in America right now thinks we do not live in a socialist country, I don't know what you're looking at. Like, we are all democratic socialists right now, whether you want to be or not. Because guess what? Your grandpa's pulling Social Security. You probably went to a public school. You're probably driving on roads that were built by, like, there are just, socialism already exists in our country no matter if we like it or not. And like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like, the government having their hands on something is a guarantee that it's going to be probably less than ideal and take forever. Yep, that's right. Like, that's just true. They don't exactly make things, what's the word I'm looking for here? Smoother? I don't know the word I'm looking for. But, so it'd be great if they could just leave, not mess with stuff. But then what are we relying on at that point? People to be honest? Okay. Sure. That's a good plan. Yeah, what a great idea. Fiduciary responsibility isn't really an excuse for predatory anti-competitive practices. I get the statement, but if you can make 10% profit without that stuff and 15% with, accept the 10. Yes, Wes, that's exactly right. But no one will do it. Like, no one would. Like, okay, here's an example. I imagine working at Walmart when the owner of when the original owner of Walmart was alive, was probably a lot different experience than working there when the children own it. Why? Well, the person who made it probably understood all the shit we're talking about, and his kids probably grew up as like rich, spoiled pieces of junk who like just care about, like, to them it's a game where they have numbers and their numbers get bigger or smaller, and they probably never were a cashier. So I'm picking on Walmart a little bit right here, and they have the money to accept me picking on them. But, you know, like, yeah, it'd be great if everybody played nice. It'd be great. But they don't. And so, I don't know. I don't get, like, mad about it. I just know that it's happening or something. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a lot of chat going on, Wes, and I pick and choose what I read. Trickle-down economics is O for lifetime, and it's had a lot of chances to work, and every single time, it's a massive disappointment. Shit, we got chained. Oh, Victoria, do your new move. Wait, what's she doing? No! Oh, so close. So close. Yeah. Well, look at the problem that we're having right now. And again, I know some of you guys aren't from America, so I'm sorry. Some of these stories might not be the Jaden actually didn't do much right there. Oh, here's Ray Ray. Wait, this is who we just fought. Sorry, Ray Ray. We're not fighting you again. You just killed us. Boom. I don't know if we have the accuracy to beat that guy. Let's hit Virgil, I guess. No, that's the team we just fought. Give me Ray Ray. We'll try Ray Ray's team. So a problem in America right now is there's I'm going to use quotations. There's a labor shortage. Okay. There is not a labor shortage. There's plenty of people who can work and would like to work, but not for $8.50. Like, they just don't want to do that. And I don't blame them. Oh, so what's up with Twitch? Twitch's issue is their contract sucks. Like, basically, to be an affiliate with Twitch, you sign a contract that states you will not stream on any other platform simultaneously while you're streaming on them. And that is just, that sucks. It's no good. Yo, Barrett. Oh, come on. Come on, man. These reflexes. Boom. There's that new move. Slapped him down. So anyway, the whole point of that story was, the whole reason we started talking about all of that. Watch this. Kill him, courage, or re-raise. And then guess what? You came back to life just in time for Barrett to shoot you. Victoria was about to kill him too. The whole point of that is, Twitch's contract has never been good for streamers. But I believe that YouTube, Facebook, all these other platforms getting involved in the streaming game. And by platforms, I don't mean like weird startup ones who pay Ninja $1 million and hope to knock Twitch out. It's just a really good thing for the industry that there's competition. Can we even hit this ketone? We're going to try. But not every big company treats you like a number. True. This company I'm in now has 14,000 employees, and they came out during the pandemic that no one is getting laid off. See, and that's a big deal, Angelo. Angelo's exactly right. So check this out. I'm going to tell you a story about the hospital my wife works at. And you know what? If anybody who lives in my town is here, great. You all don't know the name of the hospital anyway. So anyway, she's a nurse, right? She works evenings, or she's going to work evenings. She's training right now during the days. She works a lot of weekends. Hospitals are open 7 days a week, obviously, right? It's been a shitty 2 years to work at a hospital, to say the least, right? It's been a really stressful time to be a nurse. Now, there's a big sign out front of the hospital, right? They had somebody make it. It's like wood and painted, and it says, "We thank all of the heroes who work here," something like that, right? The thing you see on like every business that wants everybody to think they give a shit about their employees. So there's one of those big signs out in front of the hospital. Okay, cool. Now, meanwhile, the hospital also just decided that they're losing money on the cafeteria being open during the evenings and weekends. So they're just not going to have it open anymore. You can get a sandwich. They have like ham sandwiches right now. Like, like sacked lunch. So these nurses who are working a 12-hour shift during COVID, because COVID's still going on, like now can't go to the cafeteria anymore because you weren't making enough money on it. Really? See, I guess maybe the problem became when the hospital was owned by somebody who the whole point of the hospital was to make money. That's when they make decisions like this. So, you know what? And that's just like an example of something that happens at these big corporate hospitals. Because I think a lot of people don't know this. Like, hospitals get bought up by ownership groups. And then they're run like a business. And then guess what happens? Shitty things like that. I probably don't beat this team. So, it's like, thanks for the sign out front. But really, during my 12-hour shift, I'd probably like to be able to eat food. That would probably be better than a sign that says, "Thanks for your sacrifice," or some garbage. Right? Like, I'm guessing the nurses, and it's not like that's a big ask. Oh, they also don't let nurses order from the kitchen. They don't let staff at all order from the kitchen there because it would they'd have to hire more people to staff the kitchen fully. So they don't let the staff order the food that the patients can order, but there was the cafeteria where they could go get food. They closed that during the nights and weekends. So if you work nights or weekends, I guess you just bring a sack lunch yourself, or, you can eat the little... Those are the things. These are those small things that add up over time that just piss off the employees. That Engelbert just dodged. Get the hell out of here, Engelbert. Dude, yes, City Punk. Yes, exactly. Nailed it. I'm getting my butt kicked. Those dodges killed me. Oh, we did confuse the Engelbert. That's pretty neat. Okay, Victoria. Limit break, charm everybody, win the game. Nah, she's going to go for her new move. Or she dragged. Oh my God. We're toast. Things went really south here. Yeah. So right. The reason, one of the best things here, let me flip this, because I've been talking a lot of again, it's more fun. I think people are more engaged. Just look at War of the Visions or gaming, right? When you make a video talking shit about a game or calling out the game's problems, people I get way more interaction with those videos. People comment, people watch it, they like the video, etc. When you say something nice about something, a lot of times you don't get as much feedback or people don't like it as much. So let me flip this on its head. Let me say so. I bet you this Whisper's not built anti-pierce, and I bet we blow her up. Or missile. So here's the flip side of this, because there was the comment in chat, the employees aren't the ones with capital, ergo they are not really capitalists. Yes, right. So me, for example, now that this is my own business, I am vested in it, right? It is an entirely different feeling when you are the one who benefits from your own hard work. Because if you're paid $8.50 an hour, it's an hour. It's not $8.50 if you do a good job. It's not less than that if you do bad, or more if you do better. It's like, hey, you worked for, oh, we're going to get the limit break here. And then this charm is immediately going to get broken, by the way. But maybe we kill her. Charm didn't land anyway, so F it. Dead. He lived. What was I saying? Yeah. So when you run your business, though, like if you're running your own business, the nice thing is, if I overperform this week, I will make more money and feel like my business is growing. And on the flip side, if I do poorly this week, I should have done better. Like, dang it, I guess I, hurt myself. Oh, Laswell. Oh, he puts up the shield. Wait, Laswell? Can you kill this Dwayne? What's happening? Wait a second. Hold on. I'm way too invested in this right now. He's going to block this. He had his shield up. Wait. You guys. Did he not have his shield up? What happened? So, that, like what I'm talking about, we're like, I care so... What's up, Thomas? Got a busy day, but you want to pop in and say hi? Well, hi, dude. Yeah, so like, the good side of it all, the positive side of all of this is, if you are an actual capitalist, someone who owns something and has like vested interest in what they're doing, the system is, it feels really rewarding. That's just not everybody. And that becomes a problem when it's an increasingly lower number of people. Yeah, we just lost to that team. What is this squad? I don't know that we can hit anybody in that. Probably a lot of dodging going on there. Engelbert's been a little bit of a problem for us. Oh, we'll swing at the evasion team and miss him a bunch. Dwayne breaks barriers. Eternal Darkness breaks barriers? I know it disables, and I know he has a barrier break. Is that right? God, Dwayne is overpowered. God, that guy is a freaking OP, dude. I'm gonna go look at that skill. I'm pulling it up. It does! The most broken move in the game, Dwayne. Jesus Christ. Crimson, you're right. For a second, I forgot how overpowered Dwayne was. No more. I will never forget. Never again. Oh, we killed that one. Okay. We're off to a flying start. Okay, there's a dodge. But her defense is down. If we can hit her, we're in good shape. Barrett's going to pull aggro now, so that'll be helpful. Well, not if we group, but, Shit. These dodges. Okay, find the angle. Find the angle. It's okay. We're all right. We're all right. Barrett's hanging in there. Okay. Laswell's down. Barrett's not even trying to hit him because he just can't. Okay. This is it. Okay. Victoria, this is the destiny move. From behind. Oh, courage. Oh, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Oh, we're dead. Man, those dodges. So if you're going to fight that team, we could have absolutely beat that team if I'd have worn like the wolf mask or something. Yeah, when Jume comes out. Yup. Yup. You just got a new phone, Wes? Nice, dude. Yeah, I am ready for class match. I'm gonna use Victoria big time in class match. Pretty dang excited for that. Where's Salir? Oh, I got Salir on a Barrett team. Today's a Barrett day. Watch this. I'm gonna swap out Oren for Laswell. I'm gonna remake this team all together. Hold on. Hold on. Disband. Kick everybody out. We're going to make a new squad. Let's go Solir. This is going to be a bruiser team. So Solir. I mean, honestly, like Gilgamesh makes a ton of sense. We'll do Laswell because he's got his barrier. Barrett. Boom. Barrett's the guy today, all right? Barrett is the guy. I really just like Laswell's vision card in this group. That's one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to run Laswell. Let's see. What are the other... I mean, you want Freezies. I know what this setup looks like. I have a Victoria comp already, Dervis. Ice attack, crit damage, max HP. God, that's good. Okay, Laswell. Let's just give you Odin for the damages. Barrett. Now, what else do I want here? Didn't level this. So, not that. Oh, we could go magic resist. We don't already have magic resist in this group. This is pretty solid. The attack doesn't help Solir, though. Helps Laswell, but... What are our other options here? What are our other options here? Let me pull up Ice Vision cards. Ice. And Mask of Deceit is missile resist. Fenrir. What's Starlight Tryst give for party buff? Slash attack and spirit with pierce resistance? Nah. I guess we just do Fenrir and roll with it. Could do like Odin, yeah. That accuracy would be useful too. Let's do Odin. That's a good call. Alright, Barrett. Alright, brother Barrett. We're going to give you all the defense. So maybe like, yeah, maybe a mage's habit. That seems good. And how about, you need some agility, my friend. So maybe bells for you. Yes. Okay, Laswell. Obviously this. Let's go. AoE resist seems good. Yeah, I think AoE resist seems pretty good. Then, ooh, this sexy defense buff. Ooh, man. Can't, though. Let's just give him some shoes. Laswell's got plenty of good buffs to cast by himself. Solir, you need your glove. Let's also give you... We go pod. And we could go... Oh, she can't wear it. Shoot. No. Man. No, not for this. What's this buff? That's... Huh? We'd be hella unit attack resistant. Which will just encourage them to AoE attack us, which seems worse. Let's just go speedy. Let's go real fast. Okay. Why not Fryevia? I don't have her leveled. I would absolutely do Fryevia here. What's up, Retro? Prepare yourself, Fartrell. The new Ice Team. The Neo Ice Team is here. And we're going to destroy you. Yeah, I'm still probably not going to manual in class match. I'll still probably auto it, but I just like the game mode with the restricted numbers, you know? I think something, like if I had to wrap up that last conversation, I think something that hurts the cause, I don't know what I want to call it. Not the cause, that doesn't make sense. But something that hurts just the conversation in general around all this stuff is, like, I think there is a, what am I trying to say? Man, 10,000 damage, get smacked. Like, in America, and in a lot of places, I think, this is a beatdown. Holy, Solir just crushes this team. Like, we really value competition. And I do too. Like, I really love competing. Sports, video games, business, all of it. Like, it feels super good to be competitive. And in that way, I absolutely love capitalism. The idea of it, anyway. That I could try to make, like, somebody's doing something that, okay, fine. Here's a straight up story. I start making videos, and I'm not going to say names here, but I'm definitely looking at other content creators when I'm making videos, right? And there's like, okay, you look at some of them, like, I could definitely do what this person does. And then if I can get to them, I can definitely do what this person does. And if I can get to them, I think I can do what this person does. And if I get to them, who knows? Then you're legit. That's competitive. And that's awesome. So as long as the playing ground, and there's no such thing in real life as an actual level playing field, right? But why do we love sports so much? What is one of the best things about sports is that we try as hard as we can to make a level playing field. There's rules. You're all playing on the actual literal same field. If it's like football, right? Like, here's the field. Nobody gets to play on a different field. You're all on the field. And then you go into it and you do your thing. We love that. It's awesome. The best that a team wins and you're like, they won because they were better than the other team today. That feels good. Something about that just is super rewarding. And so more of that in real life. However, we got to get that. Whatever steps we have to take to get there, I'm all in. More of that. Where's all these win teams hiding now? Where are you hiding, win teams? Yeah, not here. Hot local mom. Oh, baby. Oh, that's a lot of hot local moms right there. Thank you, Antonius. Well, Ice Dragon, right. That's what I'm saying. There's no actually perfect level playing field. But even though home field advantage exists, you play half your games at home, half your games on the road. It's a nice little workaround. And you can go even further down the rabbit hole if there's no such thing as fair. You could say, well, some people are bored and they're going to be taller than other people. Yep. Shit. That's part of it. It's not fair. But it is what it is. At some point, you got to take the deck you got and go, go participate. Okay, we're going to put the Victoria squad back in. Helios, you got Elena from the tickets? Damn. Yeah, as Pete Carroll would always say, always compete. Hell yeah. And as John Gruden would say, make sure the... Oh, never mind. I won't do that. I won't go there. Unless you're the Chargers, then they're all road games. Yeah, that's true. The Chiefs have a really, really good home field advantage. I took my... God, Victoria is supposed to be so good against missile teams. And she sort of... If they chain on her, she still dies. Ha! Revenge. Cloud, you just got revenged on, my friend. I need to make Victoria stay back a little bit. That's going to be the adjustment here. But damn, Laswell is just Super Mario Brothers on these people. Put your shield up, Laswell. Put your shield up. 1 HP. 47. Yeah, you're dead. Go slap her. Bop. John Gruden. Hey, the good thing, Helios, is that he's not limited. So you don't have to build him right now. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, the Chiefs also have the advantage called Patrick Mahomes. I love how, like I'm sitting up there with the baby all day, and I have the TV on, of course, because, like, I gotta have something in the background. And, like, all of these pundits and stuff are like, yeah, the Chiefs, man. Like, they're in trouble, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, literally, the Chiefs would be undefeated if they could just stop throwing the ball to the other team. Like, if they didn't turn the ball over 5 times a game, they would have won every one of their games. And do you really think they're going to keep doing that all year? There's no way. The Chiefs are still great. Everybody's like, oh, yeah, you know, I mean, the Chargers. What's the Chargers quarterback's name? They're like, he's probably better than Patrick. If I was starting a team, I would pick the Chargers quarterback over Patrick Mahomes right now. I'm like, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. They're just telling you to say that for money or you're stupid. Like, anybody, like, you gotta be dumb. Yeah, forget the quarterback who's been to the Super Bowl 3 years in a row and who's doing it with, like, the Chiefs defense is the equivalent of, like, I don't even know what to equivocate the Chiefs defense to. It doesn't exist. Like, that he's winning games with that defense is insane. Okay, we smashed the tank right here. Barrett's got aggro. Yeah, that tank got jumped on. Oh, this is a big barrage. Oh, get him. Okay, Frederick is dead. Oh, get him. Nice, the Frost Reaver. Guys, the OP thing about Frost Reaver is it has no cast time, so she just popped off. Yeah, Helios, if you're going to finish that bingo board, you got minutes. Literally, like, hours. Yeah, Andrew, exactly. And, you know, I think things that people don't realize is, like, Tyreek Hill, for example, this year. God, why did I click on a fire team? Am I suicidal? I bet you we still win this. Nah, probably not. Like, Tyreek Hill has a busted up quad. So, like, there's these interceptions that Mahomes is throwing right now where, like, the ball's just a little out in front of Hill. And that's probably because they've been playing together for 3 years, and he's used to him being speed level 100, and right now he's only speed level 98. So the ball's just a little bit out in front, goes off his fingers, enemy team picks it off, pick 6. And you're like, and then you lose the game by 3 points. And you're like, well, I mean, if Tyreek, yeah. So, like, Chiefs defense is like running Laswell and being surprised when you lose. Yeah. Yeah. I think you just described Daniel Sorensen. Oh, she didn't kill her. Oh, no! We got hosed. The reaction ability. Okay, things are looking rough. Barrett's going to save us with his limit break, though. Big catastrophe. That looks cool, man. That looks cool. It only did like 2,600 damage. But it did confuse Cloud. Oh, baby. Laswell. Who was talking trash about Laswell? Who was it? That's a W right there. Laswell picking up the win. Kyle, we are about to do a ice video. We're going to do a little video about Barrett today. So I want to run him in a couple different comps for the video. Show him off a bit, you know. This has been a fun stream. Like, we've talked about random stuff, but it's been kind of fun. I couldn't ever, like, the thing is too, like, when you're a social studies teacher, you have to be very neutral, right? Like, on purpose. Because I don't want, like, you really don't want kids to be the same as you. Obviously, I don't want kids to be the same as me. That would be insane. But, like, you gotta play everything a little close to the chest. Like, let them... First of all, kids aren't ready to have, like... You can't take a 13-year-old and be like, we're gonna talk about the, you know, inner workings of socialism versus capitalism, blah, blah, blah. The only thing you can really, like... No. You just tell them stories... And, you know, there's morals to these stories, and you hope that they grow up to, you know, have whatever thoughts they have as an adult, you hope those are well-developed thoughts. Like, based in, you know, the world. I'm just going to have to YOLO at somebody here. None of these teams are good. Sure, we'll hit the fire team. That seems like a great plan. But with, like, chat, shoot, y'all, I'm assuming you... I've seen my demographics. I'm assuming you all are 35-year-old men. And there's probably, like, statistically speaking, there's probably 3 girls in chat, which is awesome. I wish, like, actually, I just don't, like, it's fine. I love my, like, the people who watch my videos and stuff obviously watch it for a reason. And so I can say opinionated things, and it's fine. It's great. Yeah, right, Helios, exactly. And, like, did you guys see the bullshit that, like, there was okay. Oh my god, Rain just popped off. Oh, Victoria's gonna show him, though. Oh no, she didn't find the angle? Good targeting! Way to go, Victoria. Good way to pick a target and just go for it. Proud of you. Way to snipe their backline. We're dead, but this Berserk ends our life. Oh boy. Oh, you berserked Barrett. You've killed him. Okay. Yeah, I knew the fire team was a bad idea. That rain destroyed us. But we needed to change our number. Well then, Chase, you are contributing to both statistics on my channel. What's up, Lionel? You gotta go? All right, man. Have a good one. Yeah, there's a school district in Texas where the admin said, like, the quote was something along these lines: if you're going to teach about the Holocaust in history classes, I at least think you should present the opposing argument. And I was like, nope, not how history class works. That's not how it works. George Washington really crossed the Delaware. There really were slaves in America. The Holocaust really happened. Like, Cleopatra was alive, had Julius Caesar's child or whatever. You know, like, all of that stuff happened. You don't get to be like, I'm going to teach you guys today about World War II. But I'm also going to teach you about a bunch of people who pretend like the whole thing was just bullshit and made up. What? Why? Why would you expose them to boomer Facebook if you don't have to expose them to boomer Facebook? We would all be better off without that already. Salir Victoria Barrett, that'd be good. That's a good team. Victoria, I need to adjust Victoria's AI a bit, but this isn't a Victoria video, so I'll wait. I'll do a whole video on Victoria probably next time, so I'll wait for that to do that. Let me check my overlays. Yeah, no, Miran, that's exactly right. Like, there's a big following. There's a big female following for Final Fantasy series. Absolutely. Both of my sisters like the games. And one of my sisters lives in Japan. You guys, like, here, if you want another reason to hate COVID, I'm going to give you the ultimate reason to hate COVID. I literally have a sister that lives by Tokyo. She's lived there for 12 years. It's an insane amount of time now. Like, and I have a free place to stay if I want to go visit Japan. I just got to get there. And I can't go because of stupid COVID. I finally have a job where if I was like, look, I'm going to take a week off of this and make random Japanese videos where I go to like cool Final Fantasy 14 cafes and stuff. And I can't do it because stupid COVID. I hate COVID. I want to go to Japan. I am a huge dude. If I was in Japan, I would be a monster. A monster. What's up, scum? Okay. Let me check my overlays real quick. I did prepare some for Barrett. That's Victoria's. Okay, so there's Barrett's like core skills overlay. I want to talk about those. That's not it. Shit, where's his like stat page? Did I not have it on here? Am I that bad? Oh my god. Okay. I blame the baby. I blame the baby all the way. Let me add that overlay so I can talk about it. You know what? I don't need to do that. This is a review of the unit, not a freaking preview. I just need to show off his stats. And since I have him at level 120, I can do it like this. Wow. Okay. Plus, this probably looks more fun anyway, if I'm being real. Okay. Where's my notes? Put those up here. I can read my notes. Whew. Take a drink of the old Monster Energy drink. Yeah, I could go interview Hirono. I bet you if I told the dev team that I'm coming to Japan, I bet you I could get an interview. Just not right now because of COVID. They won't even go in the same room as each other. Shadow Setcher, you haven't been able to go home to Cambodia? Oh, that sucks, dude. I'm jealous. I'm actually jealous, Lamar. Like, before COVID and before the baby, my wife and I, one of the things we talked about doing, because you basically like, you have the freedom to do sort of whatever you want. And one of the things we considered was like, hey, look, we already have family that lives in Japan. If we could learn the language and get jobs, which is a big ask in Japan. I understand that, but there's programs. We thought about moving there for a while and doing kind of like a few years thing. So I already taught. I had a teaching background. But then COVID happened. She got pregnant. Well, now I spend all my days cleaning up throw up. So, which is basically like, never mind. But soon, I definitely will try and set up an interview with the Final Fantasy, with anybody at Square who will talk to me. When I go. Whenever that is. Okay. Andrew, it looks like Dervis has the answer for you there. I have not messed with Jaden yet. So, okay, let me go over what I'm going to talk about here. I'm going to talk about Barrett. Here's his page. We're going to talk about his skills a little bit. Let me see how that looks. I need to move my windows around just a bit here. Just a little bit. My cousin's getting married next year and wants me to come back. He's in the Philippines. I haven't been there in 20 plus years, but COVID is really making me hesitate. Right? COVID sucks. Like, it's terrible. Everybody just get the damn shot so we can be done with this. Okay. Well, that looks weird. Let me see if I can fix that to be like that. Okay. I still don't like how right there I can't see. My face is kind of blocking some of the stat page there. So that's less than good. So maybe this page. There we go. There's our boy Barrett's stats. One of the things I definitely am going to talk about with him is his abilities. I'll be doing a lot of different... Oh, this is just better. Hold on. This is just better. If I have his abilities page open, I can see his stats and his abilities. Oh, this is wonderful. We lucked into solving the problem of the overlay. Praise be. Okay. So we got that set up. I can talk about his skills a little bit here. And really, like, the thing I want to talk about, and you guys give me some opinions while I'm doing this. One of Barrett's things, so here's my, like, 3 big points about Barrett. When I make these videos, I like to try and tell people, like, theoretically, how to use the guy, or the girl, whichever unit I'm talking about, kind of how they will perform, and then like talk about skills a little bit. The thing with Barrett's skills is he's sort of like a debuffer, right? Focus shot lowers target's defense. Maximum Fury, Chainer. Fire in the Hole lowers healing power. Overcharge lowers attacks. Steel Skin is a buff. Point Blank removes courage. So he has all of these like debuffing abilities in his main job. Then for his sub jobs, his main job sub job does add it, like you use, I think this is a manual PvP job. Charge seems insanely powerful in manual PvP. Smackdown gives him another damage type in manual PvP as well. And it ignores float, but like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. If you want a different damage type, you have Pugilist, which gives you, you know, striking moves, as well as, again, some debuffs. Shifting Strike, Iron Body Stance, another defense buff. And then Gunner, again, gives you access to more range and more debuffs. Like, this dude is all about the debuffs. Arm Shot in particular right there, gotta be a shout out. So, I think that's the deal with his skills. The main support skills you want to talk about is this one right here. Raises his hate, which actually, that's what I talk about on this screen, is these are like his two most I call these like his core skills. If you're going like tanky Barrett, is you want to run Take the Load Off Your Shoulders and then Steel Skin Plus. Because this is going to be like, gives him hate, gives him defense, and if you're going like anti-physical teams, being like an anti-physical bruiser, yeah, and he like, so then Lifesaver, defense, critical evasion, I really like that for the tank. I don't like Missile Mastery a lot. Warrior Spirit's fine. Concentrate will give him range if you're going for that like disable, if you're going for like his long range missile build on longer maps, I would say. So I'm going to talk about those things. Reaction abilities, I mean, really, like, they suck. I just do Enraged counter for that agility debuff, if he can ever do it. He basically never does. Catastrophe, yep, this is a confusion status effect. He'll use that if he has the AP. The nice thing, too, about this buff, oh, where is it? Fire, Maximum Fury, where is it? Steel Skin Plus. You get the defense and the AP consumption down so we can use more skills. Okay, I think I have sort of a theory of what I want to talk about there. Okay. Then, obviously, we will watch him in fights. We're going to talk about how his hate messes with the enemy team. He's good versus physical. Yeah. There's not a ton to say about this guy. He's pretty straightforward, actually. All right. Cool. I want to make my little Barrett video. We'll start on this page here. Japanese players are able to raise defense and spirit on their units so high. I really want to learn how to do that. This dude on the screen, Varush, can get 100 spirit real easy. Engelbert can get 100 defense really easy as well. Okay, let me mute the music. We're going to record a little video here. Video time. Yeah. All right. You're right. I feel like the Blade Soul background needs to. I could make a Barrett one real quick. Let me put the music back. I'll make a little Barrett overlay real fast. This will take like no-ish time. Zero-ish time. Oh wait, I need a picture of Barrett's head. Do I already have a picture of Barrett's head? Man, I got so many pictures downloaded, I can't tell what I'm looking at. Let me just download a new picture of Barrett's head. That seems like the way to go. Got one. Oh yeah, looking mean, Barrett. Looking mean. Sorry guys, thanks for hanging out for a sec while I knock this out. This will not take long. I'm the master of doing easy things in Photoshop moderately fast. Let's just save a copy. Barrett background. Okay, magic is about to happen. You guys ready for this? Watch this. Watch the magic happen. Here it comes. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. And boom. Barrett's cool. Now we know. We could change the colors too in the background. We could go blue for Barrett, right? That seems cool. Let's go with like a nice darker blue. Oh, that's just lovely. Oh, that's just lovely. Cactus Butter's message got retracted. I wonder why. I can't interact with the chat through Streamlabs, so. Whoops. Okay. Now I'll knock out the music and we'll record our little video. We'll do a little Barrett video here. Let me pick some. Yep, here we go. Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video. And you know what? Final Fantasy VII collaboration has been over for a while. But thanks you to those like shards that we just got because the Chocobo expedition was messed up, I finally gotten Barrett to level 120 so I can do a little Barrett review / guide. And you know what? He's pretty cool. Like, I think a lot of people slept on Barrett during the event, but he brings some things to this game that the other Final Fantasy VII units did not bring. So if you have him and maybe you're feeling a little underwhelmed with him, let me show you how I've been using him and give you some tips, talk about his skills a little bit, all the Barrett stuff. We're going to do that right now. Okay, intro done. All right. Side by side. Game capture. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so we're talking about Barrett today. And oh no, wait, start over. Bloop, that's bad. I want to start with a fight. I think the videos are always better when you start with a fight. So let's get into a fight and let's start like that. Okay, let me restore the arena runs here. Ooh, that team is brutal. We're going to do it. Okay, so let's start the video off with a fight because, you know, that's the most exciting way to start a video. Actually see the guy in action. And it gives me a chance to talk about some really core concepts with Barrett. And the first one being, he has a support ability that generates hate. This is something that not a lot of units in the game have. And it's a really important and often overlooked thing because of how the AI works in this game. If you have a unit on your team with turn 0 hate, that I like to call it, it will just force the other units on the enemy team to kind of migrate that way. Look how King Jaden started running across the map, like they're moving that way, and only Frederica is hitting my squishiest unit, Victoria, on early turns, which is great, because this is going to give Victoria, she's actually probably dead because she didn't get in range to attack there. But notice that it is drawing the enemy this way. The point here, having a turn 0 hate moves will just mess with the enemy's plan. Most people, when they're playing the game, have like given some kind of thought to their early turns, whether it's their buff priority, whether it's where they want their people to move, all of that stuff. So Barrett having hate before the match starts will mess up their plan. And that by itself is super valuable and a nice thing that Barrett brings. Another core part to Barrett, he's very, very good against physical units. Notice right there, we killed the Jaden, Victoria did, and she killed him because those units were headed towards Barrett, like I was just saying. But being able to be good against physical units, it just makes him a generic. This is a bad video. I wish this was a good video because this fight went so good, but I messed up the recording, so I'll just cancel it. Oh, man. Okay. God, we kicked this team's ass, though. This video went super good. Let's watch how the fight plays out. This fight ends up being super close. Holy cow. Okay, don't level up too much. I want this team again. Shit. Shoot. That sucks. Okay. Alright. This is what happens when I have the baby and don't get to, like, practice a little bit first. There's no way I find that team again. We leveled up too many times. Right? Yeah, they're gone. Oh my god. What's this Warrior Light team? Maybe. Yeah, Warrior Light probably tanks us to death. I need to find a physical team, honestly. We'll try this one. No, that's Elena. What the hell? She's not physical. You guys, I ruined it. I ruined my own video. Well, I guess I just have to give up. What is this team? What is this team? I don't even know. Nope. Okay, we could swing it like... We could swing at this. We'll swing at this. We're going to try again. What's up, bro? Raul? Okay, so let's start this video off with a fight, because that's the funnest way to start a unit review video, I think. And this fight will give me a chance to talk about some of the core concepts of Barrett, because his playstyle is both different than a lot of other units in the game, but also very, very straightforward. So the first thing I want to talk about here, watch the enemy team's early movement. They are going to migrate towards Barrett, because one of his things that he brings that the other Final Fantasy VII units didn't bring, and that a lot of other units in the game didn't bring in general, is turn 0 hate. He has a support ability that gives him hate generation, and this will draw the enemy team towards him, which is very, very useful when you're running in with somebody like a Victoria who can get blown off the map very easily. It will help keep her safe. If she can go to her side of the map, Barrett can be on his side. Things are going to work better. Also, the straightforward part of Barrett is this. He is very good against physical units. He's a really strong bruiser against physical units. I hesitate to call him a tank because his only hate generation is like through a passive ability on turn 0. He can't generate any more, but he's effective. He lives for a while. So even though he has that hate, he can take a couple moves, and then it's simple. You just have your team run at the enemy, do as much damage as they can, and kill people. Like here, it's Victoria's turn. Can Victoria take advantage of the fact that she didn't get aggro? Well, Warrior of Light's out. Oh my god. Warrior of Light just reaction ability'd us to death. We probably lose. Let's see. Maybe we can like get his hate off or something. I don't know. You guys, it's looking kind of bad. This opening fight for the Barrett team, that Dragon's Blade counterattack might have ruined our day. It might have ruined our day. Barrett's dead. The hero of the video's dead. Eunice probably healing everybody. It's on Victoria. Okay, Victoria, this is not a video about you, but I need you to pop off right now. Take him down, Victoria. Frost Reaver. Ooh, that was pretty... You guys, okay. Turns out this is now a video about how overpowered reaction abilities are. That's fine. We still got the point in about Barrett, and I actually think we win this fight if the Dragon's Blade reaction ability doesn't proc right there. And that's okay. So that's like two of Barrett's kind of core concepts. We don't even need to watch the end of this fight. You know what? I'm going to push a button. I'm going to push this button right here. That's Victoria's stats. Son of a... I suck at this. What? But it's... Oh, my God. Practice makes perfect. Welcome to my worst recording live session that I've ever done. Welcome to how it usually goes when I'm recording by myself and I do 50 takes. That one was kind of choppy anyway. That fight was... Dear Eileen, please bless my next recording so I don't look like a... Yeah, something. What is this team? What is this team? I don't know. It's a fire team. Well, there's a fire unit on that team. We stay away. We're going to hit this team again. We're going for this team again. We're going to see if we win this fight without that stupid-ass Dragon's Blade reaction ability. Get off my screen. Okay. Make sure I deleted that last recording. I did. Thank God. It's this button. Remember that. Okay, let's start the video off with a battle. And this battle will give me a chance to kind of talk about what I think the core idea of Barrett is. And it's through his innate, like, bruiseriness and one of his support abilities. Let's start with that support ability. The support ability that Barrett has, that not a lot of other units in the game have, including the Final Fantasy VII units, is hate. He has access to a turn 0 hate support ability. And this is really, really important because watch the enemy team. They're just going to kind of migrate towards Barrett, which is really useful for keeping squishier units in your group like Victoria alive for a little longer. Yes, you can get unlucky and she can still, die to an AoE ability or something like that. But look how this fight's playing out. We have Laswell, who, by the way, has a shield on himself, so he can kind of keep himself alive, next to Barrett, who has some hate, while Victoria is streaking down the other side of the map. And this ability to, like, mess with the enemy team's AI a little bit is really, really valuable. It is a big feather in Barrett's cap. Now, will we win the fight? I don't know. This is not exactly an ideal squad for us to fight because their biggest damage dealer is a magic damage dealer, and Barrett is really only good against physical units. But when you're like ranked 200 in arena, you kind of just have to fight whoever's in front of you, and this is who is in front of us. So we're going to try it out. Now, the fight's going basically how we wanted to, and it's another thing I want to talk about. It's actually fairly easy to play with Barrett. He's an ice unit. Ice units tend to be sort of bruisers, right? Laswell is an evasion unit with a shield. Orin's a bruiser. Gilgamesh is kind of a bruiser. Both of those bruisers I'm talking about just got wrecked by magic damage because neither of them are anti-magic. But let's see what Victoria can do. Not enough. We're going to lose this fight, and that's fine. I think it showed off, like, the ideas that I was trying to talk about with how Barrett works. Now, let me put this on the screen right here. Here you see, take the load off of your shoulders. This is Barrett's hate-raising support ability, and I really like to run this in almost all my Barrett teams. Just like I said, to throw the enemy AI off their guard. Then you see Steel Skin Plus. This is a buff from his main job that is upgraded through his EX nodes. This is an attack and defense buff, and it lowers his AP consumption for 3 turns. I think these buffs, like, in my opinion, those are Barrett's, like, 2 most core skills. It does not define everything that he does, but I think they're really, really important for how you want to play as Barrett. Now, we're jumping back into the client. I won that last fight, by the way. Don't question how it happened. Victoria 1v3'd, she dodged everything, and we won the fight. That's definitely not a lie at all. It's definitely not a lie. But let's look at Barrett a little bit closer right here. And I want to talk about the other thing that Barrett does a really good job of, and that's his ability to disable the enemy team. And I don't mean actually disable, although he can do that, but a lot of his skills have some sort of status effect or debuff that they apply to the enemy. If you go into his gunner job here, Focus Shot Plus, this is a defense debuff. Maximum Fury, 3-hit attack. Chaining helps your team do damage, also really good for PvE. Fire in the Hole, this is a healing debuff. Overcharge, an attack debuff. Steel Skin, we just talked about that buff. Point Blank, this is a courage remover. And I want to shout out here, if you pair Barrett with Gilgamesh, you have the ability to both remove courage from the enemy and remove re-raise from the enemy with Kotetsu from Gilgamesh and with Point Blank from Barrett. And the AI will prioritize doing that if they are in range and have the option of doing it. Now, with you're talking about his sub-jobs, you have some options here. Let's start with his main job sub-job. In my opinion, this one is like a manual PvP sub-job because of this move right here. Charge is a massive missile buff for 1 turn. So if you're playing on manual, you can like use this buff right before you go attack the enemy, and then Barrett can maybe be a little bit more of a damage dealer for you, because otherwise I'd say his damage is on the like medium, like high medium side, especially for a gunner unit. He's really more of a bruiser than a pure DPS. Smackdown does give him an access to another damage type with striking, so you would have that as well in manual PvP if you went that route. Now, if you want access to striking damage, you could just run him in his pugilist sub. I run him in this all the time. It's my favorite one. It just gives him punching attacks, right? Striking attacks, and that's a very hard damage type for the enemy to resist, and I really like my units having more than one damage type, so that's what you get from this one. Then, if you look at his gunner sub-job, this is important because it increases his range a little bit and gives him access to arm shot. This is a disable, and disable is one of the like most devastating status effects in the game. So if you're going on like a bigger map, you want Barrett to really play that role of enabling your group a little bit more, you can have him try and disable the enemy team by enabling his gunner sub job and, you know, making sure arm shot is turned on. That's a good play. Because of all of that, like you can, I'm running my Barrett at 70, it's 71 for some reason, I'm going for 70. I actually don't think it's a terrible idea to boost his faith all the way up to 97. That will increase his chance of inflicting some status effects, but make him a little bit more susceptible to magic damage. So there's a little give and take there, but that's how you think about that. Now, his support abilities. Lifesaver, I really like this one if you're going for that bruiser build. It gives him defense and critical evasion. Really, really nice, especially with all the clouds running around out there. If we look at the rest of them, I don't really like Missile Mastery. Warrior Spirit's pretty good. Attack and HP are you know, good for him. Concentrate, again, if you're going for that big range, disabling Barrett, another 2 range, hey, you can live with that. And then Flurry Enhancement, I haven't even leveled up. For reaction ability, I just run Enraged Counter. Again, it has a little bit of range to it, and it's another debuff. An agility debuff would be kind of nice for a counter ability. That's the like breakdown there. Now, let's go into another fight. I want to show off another team comp with Barrett and kind of talk about another way you can just play him. Okay. Whew. Man. Drew, the Elena video will come someday. Like maybe Thursday. I read your comments, Drew. All right. Whew. Let's go find a fight. Like, please be a fight that we don't suck against. Like, all I'm finding are these light magic teams, and we're bad against that. I guess I could swing it. No, I need to just... Hold up. We need to climb the rankings somehow. I guess... Oh no. You guys, this is a loss. This is not going in the video. We just need to change rank. Way too many people running Jaden comps this week. In the top like 200. That's why I'm just not going for a like big run. You know, let's just assume that we win. That's a loss. Yeah. But we did change ranking. Okay, we'll have a couple new people to look at. That's important. Imagine how beautiful it would be if Guild Wars practice was open all day. So I could do these videos without having to dick with Arena. Come on. Oh, the Phobos. Ice versus ice? I don't know, man. I don't know about this ice versus ice. Oh, yeah. You just, she did. Elena was popping off. I'm really trying to avoid her. Elena Jaden teams are everywhere. Okay, now, one of the great things about Barrett and about ice in general is the element is full of bruiser units, like I was saying earlier. Here on the screen, you see Valentine's Day Solier. She's got that physical shield. She's really good against physical units, and she does a lot of damage. Laswell has access to that shield, so he can kind of like take care of himself in that way, and then he does a bunch of damage. Barrett, a physical bruiser, lots of defense with a respectable amount of damage. So you can run these kind of comps right here, where your whole point is just like run at the enemy, be able to take some damage, and then a cool part of Barrett kicks in, where because he's ranged, your shorter range units, like your Laswells, your Orange, your any of your melee units you're running him with, the enemy might like hit them once, and then if they live, they see this Barrett in the back line with hate, and they might just like leave your frontline unit, like your Orange on the front line, and be like, you gotta chill for a second, I gotta go kill that Barrett in the back line. So a really fun team to run with Barrett is like Ice Bruisers or something like that. And you have a lot of options. Gilgamesh has a shield. He can be kind of a bruiser. Agrius is a tank. If you have Fryevia built up, oh my god. Fryevia works really well with this dude. Like, Fryevia's just such a good unit anyway. Ornn, I already mentioned him. Velric, really good option. If my Velric was built up, I guarantee you I'd be slotting him into this group. So let's watch this group play out. I'm going to use Solier and Laswell, two of my, like, better leveled up ice. I'm not going to call Laswell a bruiser, but he's a little bit sustainable. And we're going to throw ourselves at another ice team here and just kind of see like how this plays out. It'd be really cool if this played out in a way where it showed off like maybe an enemy hitting Solier or like using a 3-hit attack on Solier to break down her shield. Now she's really vulnerable, but oh, guess what? Barrett has moved into range. So the enemy will leave Solier and go for Barrett. Although like this is a really threatening team here by the enemy. Gilgamesh, Solier, and Fryevia. I'm going to tell you guys right now, Fryevia scares me to death. That chick is good. She's good. Like, just put that in your books. AJ said Fryevia is good. Anybody who says she's not is wrong. Okay, here's Detonation Blast. Laswell's going to block that. We're going to counter with a cheat. Oh my god. Get out of here, Solier. You're dead. Mirror of Haze equity. Gilgamesh is low. He puts his shield on one turn too late. But here comes Fryevia. She heals. She full lives. She's probably going to do all of that stuff right now. Here's Kotetsu Plus. We're going to live through that because, like I said, we're bruisers. We can take a hit and just keep on trucking. Fryevia going to try and counter us by giving herself regen. Okay, we killed Gilgamesh. Now, here's Fryevia. She's going for that full life. What can Barrett do? He's going to drop her defense. He's going to drop that limit break. This is a multi-hit attack. It will help us do damage against her by building up a chain. Here we go. Chi super shot. 10,000 damage. She's dead. And there you go. The Ice Bruiser team beat the Ice Tank Gilgamesh Solier team. And that team's really easy to run. You just drop the units on the map. They run at the enemy. And it works. Okay, let's briefly talk about espers and vision cards real quick for Barrett, and then we'll wrap the video up. Ha, Dervis, you were a doubter? You have been proven wrong. The Ice Bruiser team is too good. Wait, that was you? We just fought you? Really? Kyle's like, I missed when Fryevia was bad at level 99. Was that really Dervis? Wait, Dervis, you're not rocked to death. The Simps used to get so mad. Oh my god. Yeah, that was big ice. That like ice is in a really good spot. And it has been for a really long time. Okay. We need to go into like the team builder here. All right, so vision cards and espers. Let's start with espers because I think you really want to focus on one of two things here. Defense or like buffing his damage. And I really recommend the defense. Like I've been running Golem on him 90% of the time because it gives human killer, it gives defense up. I really, really like it. And you guys, like, Barrett is slow. That is something you got to say about Barrett, and Golem is a slow esper. However, Barrett, like with most tanks, I like to run a strategy where I boost them forward ahead of my team. With Barrett and his hate, I really don't mind if on certain situations he hangs back. Because like I said, it'll just draw the enemy into these weird, like, they extend past your carries, and then your carries are like, oh, that's cool. We just have access to whoever we want right now. It kind of spreads the enemy team out and your team out in a different way. So I really don't mind that on Barrett. Freezies was a really good one for him. Fenrir, if you want some like magic resist or something. And then there's your missile attack espers. So that's how I think about that. I highly recommend Golem. Okay, next up, vision cards. Barrett himself really can run almost any vision card you want for your group. Right here, I'm running Odin on him. I really like this because it gives your ice units accuracy plus 25. And if you're fighting wind teams, a lot of wind teams are 2B, Tifa, dodge and stuff. So 25 more accuracy for your ice units can help you counter those wind teams. I really like Odin. I think that's my like big shout out here. As far as the rest of them go, hold on. Let's talk about Laswell's vision card. If you have access to this, this is a nice way of boosting your whole team's agility, not just Barrett's in particular. So Barrett is still slower than the rest of your units, which I think is a good thing, or can be a good thing if you use it right, but it makes your whole team faster. That's nice. And then acquired AP up synergizes really nicely with Barrett's Steel Skin Plus buff, which reduces his AP expenditure? AP expenditure, there it is. And then the Man-Eater on physical attack, yeah, that synergizes super well, especially if you're using Golem with him and stacking that up. Freezies, if somebody in your group's running Freezies, that's ice attack up. And again, I want to point this out. Barrett has 2 attack types. A lot of your units have 2 attack types. So things like Man-Eater on physical attack and ice attack up will boost both of those attack types. And when Barrett, for me, is doing the most damage, it's when he gets in range to start punching people. I've seen him just one-shot some folks with his punch. And he's got a machine gun for a hand. So if you have a Gatling gun for your hand and you walk up to somebody and you're like, BAM! It's more like, you remember in Final Fantasy VII when he has his weapon, where it's literally like melee Barrett and he has the big cannonball on his hand? Barrett punching is kind of that weapon from Final Fantasy VII. So that's the vision cards I want to shout out. But with Barrett specifically, he's free to run almost any vision card that will help your team win. Odin is a particular good shout out, but like, don't be afraid to put on like some area attack resist if you want that. Again, the stats you want to look for here, HP, attack, and magic. Another specific shout out I'll do is Fenrir. Especially if you do want to slide Barrett a little bit more agility. This will give your group magic resist up. It gives your ice units attack up, which again, for Barrett, helps both of his attack types. And it has the stat lines that Barrett want. Okay. I think that's it, guys. I think that's like my little Barrett guide. So that turn 0 hate can mess with the enemy. He's really straightforward. Just stack defense on him. Give him ways to increase his damage as much as you can. Pair him with your OP ice units, and he can kind of enable them through his status effects and debuffs. And there you go. Is he overpowered? No, he's not Dwayne. And thank God. We don't need another Dwayne in the game. But if you have him and you have a nice little like ice account, he's super usable. And yeah, I'm making a little run in arena with him this week. I'm not going for rank 1 because he's not very good against freaking ice, or not ice, but he's not very good against light magic teams, and they're everywhere. So rip the dream. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hey, if you did, please click the like button. It helps push the video around. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're making that push to 10K subs. That's a milestone. It should mean something. It probably does. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Peace. What's up, Thomas? Yep. Okay, we're done recording now. We'll put the music back on. Oh, let's start on a fresh song. There we go. Okay, I think I got the points across that I wanted to get across. Oh, you used the same team, Dervis. Okay, I thought maybe I was actually fighting you. All right, let's do some more fights. I have a couple more, well, we'll just hit this guy again. No, this is a different guy. The same guy. I don't know. Wait, no, I'm out of orbs. Oh, that's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, now the moment. We got 3 minutes till the moment of truth, where we have to see if we do Guild Wars today or not. I hope you guys don't mind the live recording sessions. Like, that was the big test for me, was if I could record things live. So, totally open to feedback about all of that, by the way. If there's something I could do to improve the experience of all that. Oh my God, I haven't had multi-stream chat open. I've missed any Facebook chats that have come in. We've almost completed Arena. Oh boy. We've refreshed a few too many times. Brett, how'd we do? Which team did you fight? Did you fight the Victoria team or the Salir team? Zato, thank you. That's good. All right. I'll love to hear it. There is no Guild Wars today. Well, LXD, sometimes they'll sneak them in. Did they actually say there wasn't? We're going to find out in 10 seconds. Here we go. The countdown. We'll all know. Does Eileen get one more crack at the Lightning teams? Shirtless recordings. Oh boy. Ah, good. Good. Wait, can we actually do guild battle practice? Do we get a whole day? Oh my God. Oh, but it... No. Really? Wait, mine's 3. Is that what we're changing to? Are we getting to practice this early? Hold on. We gonna get to do a couple practice cracks at this? Where does it say? Ah, come on. Here it is. I thought we were getting a brand new map. Yeah, we're getting a brand new map. What is this? What is this mines? Oh, wait, this will... Won't work? You can't actually do it? That's dumb. Man, I got all excited. Baited to the extreme. You could say we were masterfully baited by that. Well played, Goomy. Well played. Would you consider doing a video focused on future polls based off of elements? Like if you're making an Earth comp, you should focus on Oberon, Halloween, Fred, or Noctis. Yeah, that's, you know, I kind of talk about all that stuff generically, but I've never made a video like specifically for that. Yeah, I mean... Like, I guess, so, let me see, I want to get the name right. Savis. What I try to do, when I'm doing my, like, preview videos and stuff, I try not to say, like, you should do this thing. I try to just, like, talk about their skills and be like, look, hey, if you use these, yeah, so I kind of do what you're doing. Oh, man. But, like, I would be happy to answer a question about that. I just am having a hard time in my mind visualizing how I would make that video. Like, because, like, for example, Earth is going to be insane. I think if you're an Earth player, you really want Noctis and Oberon. Like, that's just, yeah, you'll want them. Because they're insanely good. Noctis has 25 defense pin for his master ability. 20 freaking 5. Honestly, Halloween Fred probably is the weakest out of all of them. Still getting her. I'm going to hard force her too. Thank you, Smoke Slayer. Yeah, here's today's playlist. I'm telling you, if anybody does not... how do I... crap, I can't chat. Hold up. I got to go to the actual broadcast of things. Oh my god, I messed up there. Oh boy. I got to click on the broadcast here. Here is the playlist today. Man, that's so delayed. I shouldn't hard force anyone? Well, Earth waifus are my thing, Thomas. Jume. I'm hard forcing Jume. Like, there's a couple units that I'm going to hard force. Probably Halloween Frederica and Jume. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, Halloween Frederica's kit does not look overwhelming. At all. She'll be fine. But she's not gonna be, like, insane. They're not about to drop us another Dwayne. One thing I want to do at some point soon. Have you guys seen... Hold on, let me show you. What is it called? It's a game from Dungeon Encounters. Is that it? You guys see anything about Dungeon Encounters? Let's show off a video of this. Let's watch a video. Hold up. My stream crashed? No. Oh, come on. It's not this hard to show off a video. What? There we go. Have you guys seen anything about this? I gotta mute it. So, like, it's a Square Enix game. But, like, it looks kind of like a tabletop game. Are they actually gonna play? Well, this is just a random YouTube video of it. Okay, we're gonna watch a not terrible video. Is this the actual, like... Yeah, so check this out. I kind of want to give this game a try. And I might stream it, like, after a War of the Vision stream on a day where I have time. It's just like a dungeon crawler. But, like, the fighting in it is way different than things I've seen. So you walk around, right? You map out the dungeon like it's a D&D, like, campaign. Then, show fights. Master your abilities. Yeah. Battles. Battles are like this. They're like turn-based. I don't know. Meet with all manner of allies. So I guess it's like a hero collector a little bit too, but not in the gacha sense. There's obviously like this list of allies. It just definitely caught my eye. The art style and everything looked cool. It had like 4 stars on Steam, so kind of a, yeah, I don't know. Project Triangle Strategy is going to be huge. Okay, I think that's going to be it for today, though, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. My babysitter timer is running out quick, and I still got to do some edits to that video. So thank you for stopping by. Project Triangle Strategy is going to be excellent, I think. Excellent. I will definitely be playing that one. So, All right? Have a good day, everybody. Tomorrow we will be on Twitch for a poll video. So see you there. Have a good day.